Something unusual just happened on the surface of the Sun. A very strong solar flare, one of the biggest in recent years, suddenly burst out and sent powerful energy waves toward Earth. This solar flare was so powerful that it caused disruptions on Earth, but the big question remains. Are we ready for the next big solar storm that might be even stronger? Today, I will explain what solar flares are, what happened recently, and why this matters to everyone on Earth. In May 2025, scientists observed a huge solar flare called an X-class flare. This kind of flare is the strongest type that the Sun produces. It was so powerful that it caused shortwave radio signals to stop working in many places like Europe, parts of Asia, and the Middle East. For hours, people in these regions experienced problems with communication. Many experts believe this may be just the beginning, and that stronger solar storms could come soon, possibly affecting even more areas and technologies. So, what exactly is a solar flare? A solar flare is a sudden explosion on the surface of the Sun. It releases an enormous amount of energy, much more powerful than millions of nuclear bombs exploding at the same time. When a flare happens, it releases light and radiation across many wavelengths, including X-rays and ultraviolet light, which can affect Earth's atmosphere. Along with the flare, the Sun often throws out a huge cloud of charged particles called a coronal mass ejection, or CME. This cloud travels very fast through space and can reach Earth in just 1 or 2 days. When a CME hits Earth, it interacts with our planet's magnetic field and atmosphere. This interaction can cause many problems. It can damage satellites, which we use for communication, GPS navigation, and weather forecasting. It can also interfere with radio communications, making it hard for pilots, ships, and emergency services to communicate. One of the most serious effects can be damage to power grids. Strong solar storms can cause power outages that last for hours or even days, affecting millions of people. On May 14, 2025, the Sun released one of the strongest flares of the current solar cycle, called an X2.7 class flare. This event caused radio signals to go silent for several hours. Pilots, ship captains, and emergency responders reported communication problems during this time. Luckily, this flare did not directly hit Earth with a powerful CME, but scientists warn that the next solar storm might be even stronger and could cause more damage. Now, imagine what would happen if a very large CME hit Earth directly. Satellites could stop working, causing GPS systems to fail. This would affect navigation for planes, ships, and everyday users. Airplanes might have to be grounded because they rely on GPS and radio communication. Internet connections could go dark, and many electronic systems could stop working. In 1989, a solar storm caused a blackout that left 6 million people in Canada without electricity for hours. Today, since our world depends even more on technology, the impact of a similar or stronger storm could be much worse and affect people all over the globe. One of the scariest facts is that we might only have a few hours warning before a solar storm hits Earth. This short warning time means that we need to be well prepared in advance. Governments and space agencies are working hard to improve early warning systems, but there is still much to do. So, are we ready? Space agencies like NASA and the European Space Agency, ESA, monitor the Sun every day and night. New space missions, such as India's Aditya L1 and NASA's Parker Solar Probe, are helping scientists learn more about solar activity and give early warnings when a solar storm is coming. These missions are very important because they help us better understand the Sun's behavior and predict dangerous storms before they reach Earth. However, the truth is that Earth's technology and power systems are still not fully protected against strong solar storms. Many satellites do not have enough protection from charged particles, and power grids in many countries are old and vulnerable to damage. To be ready for future storms, countries need to invest more money and technology in protecting satellites and upgrading power grids. Raising public awareness is also important so that everyone understands the risks and knows what to do in case of a solar storm. The sun is waking up, and it is showing its power. We are currently in a period called the solar maximum, when the sun's activity is at its highest and solar flares become more frequent and stronger. This period will last for a few more years, so we can expect to see more flares and solar storms soon. So, the next time your GPS stops working or your phone loses signal for no clear reason, don't blame the device. It could be the sun sending us a warning from space. If you found this video helpful and interesting, please like and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with your friends and family so they also know about the power of the sun. And don't forget to comment below. Do you think we are ready to face a strong solar storm?